Hey you guys, how are you guys doing? I am okay, baby. I am going through a plethora of emotions. Oh my god, I have been on a painting roller coaster. Oh, my hair looks funny. Oh, so I got the kit. I was so excited. I was like, it's a soft vinyl. I love the face. I think it's gonna be, a 0 to 3, and I put it together. I got the body. I love the body. So I was on a high. I was like, yes, it's going to go down. It's going to be great. I've done all my research. I've written down my research. It's going to be great. And so I started painting. And it was going really, really well. I put the glass and tile medium on it because I'm using acrylic paints. Her volume's a little loud. I'm using acrylic paints, so the medium went on fine. It dried. I didn't have to wait a long time for it to dry. I put on the first paint layer, and I didn't dilute it well enough, so one foot looks a little off, but then I diluted it. It was looking good. So then I did the first skin tone layer, a dark brown skin tone layer, and it looked good. I was like, ooh, I can see the brown. So I did layers and layers and layers and layers. So after about the 5th or 6th skin tone layer, I was like, okay, I see the brown. I can start, my veining and my shading and my blushing and stuff like that. I did an undertone. I really like this yellow undertone. It kind of like brightens it up and vibrant and makes it vibrant. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go darker. And I went darker. This is where we go to a dip on this roller coaster. I don't like roller coasters, first of all. I meant to tell y'all, I don't like roller coasters. I'm not that thrill seeker. I'm not about that life. So I was like, okay, it's a little darker. It looks okay. And I put it on the face. That was not... Nope, Jojo, mommy doing video. She's trying to give me a ball to play. That was not looking good at all on his little face. So I was like, it looks awful. I'm ready to stop. I'm ready to quit. I am so devastated. It is not going out like I wanted. The skin tone is blotchy. I cannot get an even skin tone for anything. And I'm a Capricorn. When something goes wrong for me like this, it's me against the world. Everything else that was wrong in my life, I was like, I can't do this right. I can't do that right. It was a lot. I felt so bad yesterday, and my hubby daddy came home. What's wrong? What's wrong? I was like, look at him. Look at him. He doesn't look good. He's like, well, keep going. So he's like, you're not using Genesis heat set paints. You can't expect your acrylic paints to look like the people who you watched. I was like, I know, baby. I was like, I tried 2 different techniques to get his skin tone even. I don't know what else to do. He's like, there got to be more than 2 ways to paint. I was like, there are. I just don't know what they are. I was ready to take all these paints back that weren't open. I'm ready to take these containers back to dark. I kept all my receipts. I had somebody in mind to gift my paint brushes to. And I was like, okay, people talk about stripping paint all the time. Okay, so that was the dip. We're back on the high. It's like, people talk about stripping paint all the time. Let me YouTube and see how to strip paint. You strip paint with fingernail polish remover, acetone, 100% acetone. It's like, I got some fingernail polish remover, so I looked at the bottle. It did not say 100% acetone on it, but I tried it like on the back of the baby's head, and it just came off. I was like, yeah, I can redo it with these new paint techniques. It's going to be great. Okay, the people who took paint off of babies, they were painted with heat set paints. Now, acrylic paint does come off with 100% acetone, but that glass and tile medium, no, it does not. Unless you really scrub and me trying to be thorough, I put 2 layers of glass and tile medium because I wanted it to adhere. I was like, if it didn't adhere to the first layer and I missed a spot, this second layer is going to adhere. So I took it off. We back on the dip. Oh my God. So I took the paint off, and then I was trying to get this glass and tile medium off. I used a toothbrush trying to scrub it off. I used paper towels trying to rub it off. I do have some goof off, and it does say not to use on rubber. I tried it, and getting the vinyl wet with the goof off, I was like, oh, if I put the glass and tile medium on it, it'll cover it up. It did for the most part, but not all the way. So I repainted just the head. So we're back on the up. I may be like, I'm from Texas, so in Houston when we had Astroworld, there was the Ultra Twister, so it goes ups and down, it does loops. Oh my God, I've been through so many emotions up and down with this painting. This may be a loop right here. So I repainted the head using all the same layers, but I used a different painting technique. And it looks better. It does look better. But the limbs are still darker than the head. So I didn't like the darkness on the head. The whole reason I stripped the paint. Ooh. So now I'm trying to lighten the limbs with the yellow undertone. The kit is right here. That's why I keep looking at it. I'm at my table where I paint. I have this whole area set up with painting. Like I showed you guys in my earlier video when I said I finally did it. So I don't know what else to do. And the fingers and toes are a twist for me. When I watch my tutorials on YouTube, it looked really, really easy. How she, you know, the person I watched did the shape, did this line to make it, you know, from the brown to the light color. Mine not coming out like that. No, it is not. The ears are a challenge for me. For some reason, this side of his face is lighter. I don't know. I don't know. And he has a partially open mouth. I don't know how to paint his tongue. I don't know how it's going to stay in there. You guys, I am feeling, not some type of way, I'm feeling defeated. And my husband is like, you got to lift your spirits because you're not in good spirits. The whole house is not in good spirits. So I'm trying to be better. I was like, today I'm going to lighten up the limbs. It's going to look great. So let me show you. So I repainted the head. I can't get an even skin tone for anything. So it looks splotchy. It kind of looks like mottling. See, why is it different? I don't even understand. Why is different shades of colors? And like right there, that's where some of the, actually, yeah, that's where some of the initial modeling would not, initial glass and tile medium would not come off, so it looks like that. And for some reason, one of my brushes just lost a little hair, and I painted it on, so now I can't get that hair off. Oh, poor little baby. Y'all see? It looks so much better on camera than in person. You see? Why is this side lighter? I did the same thing. I have no idea. Half of his ear is done. Uh-oh. The inside of his ear. And let me show you guys. So this is the head. And this is the limb. I tried to get them as close as I could. I'm telling you, everything looks better on this camera. Look at his hands. I can't get his hands good. Look at his fingers. Like, I can't get in between there. I know I could bend it, but trying to bend it and hold the brush and hold the limb and hold the wedge, it's a lot. So, and this one, It's darker right here. Oh Lord, I'm feeling some type of way, you guys. I don't know what to do. There's this little foot. It's like paint stuff right there. I can't get it off. The bottom of his foot. I'm trying to do that little line. It didn't work back here. But it's looking better. It's looking okay. But it's dark. It's dark. And the baby that I'm watching, that was going to be my silver lining. The baby that I'm watching, it's almost time for the auction to be over. Now people are bidding. I thought I was going to get it at a really good price, but now people are bidding. Chips. Get your chips, baby. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm complaining a lot, if I'm in my feelings a lot. Okay, mommy gonna get you some more chips. Eat your oranges. But I'm going through some things. I feel like everything I want is so hard to obtain sometimes. Like, I have a very particular taste in like clothing and accessories and stuff like that. And I'm late when it comes to liking certain styles. So by the time I see a style and I like it, I can't get it. I don't know what that is about me, but like a certain fingernail polish I liked, it's out of style. I can't get it. Certain type of earrings I want, I can't find them. And now I did so much prep, and I did so much tutorials and making sure I understood concepts and techniques and what to do. So for it to not come out like I anticipated, it's a really big blow. I guess to my ego. I didn't think I had an ego, but I'm frustrated. I'm very deflated. Yeah, I'm ready to stop painting, that's for sure. But his mouth isn't done, so I'm going to try to paint his mouth. Like, I didn't do any veining, I didn't do any shading, any blushing, any creasing. I didn't do any of that. I'm ready to put them together and see how I feel about it, if I want to continue. You guys have been so encouraging, and I want different things on my channel. I wanted more babies, not just for me, but to show you guys. And so this painting not turning out like I had anticipated, like I expected. In a way, I feel like I let you guys down as well as myself. That's a lot, you guys. I don't want any pity. I just need to vent. And hubby, and when I vent to hubby, hubby's like, just keep going. Keep doing it. Paint it again. Buy another kit. Hubby, my baby, my husband is so supportive. He's ready for me to buy a new wave and buy a whole set of Genesis heat set paints so I can do it exactly like the tutorials that I've seen. He's so supportive. But I don't like wasting money. I don't like wasting money. And right now I feel like I've wasted a lot of money. Well, $100. So the kit was $35, the body was $13, the paints and all the tools was like $50, maybe $60, and the containers and everything. So I think it's $100. And I wanted to buy another kit to try a different paint technique, so I'm glad I did strip it, even though it didn't come out right after I tried to repaint it. But I'm wasting money, my time, It's okay. I wasted my time. I was gonna be home anyway. So this gives me something to do. I have insomnia, so this gives me something to do at night. So it's okay about that. It's just the wasted money part. And I'm feeling like I'm letting myself down, allowing this defeat, because that's not the type of person that I am. I'm just looking at this kid trying to think what else could I do. Okay, you guys.